I kicked my sister out of my wedding after she said she wasn't attending, unless I allowed her to bring her emotional support dog. Okay, so I, 27F, recently got married to my fiancé, 30M. We've been planning the wedding for over a year, and everything was going smoothly until my sister, 25F, dropped a bombshell 2 weeks before the big day. She calls me up and says that she's not coming to the wedding unless I let her bring her emotional support dog, a very large, very unruly pit bull. I asked her to explain why she thought it was necessary for her to bring the dog to my wedding, especially since we had very specific rules about guests bringing pets. Our venue has a strict no-pet policy unless it's a service animal, and we're spending a lot of money on the venue to make sure everything goes off without a hitch. She goes on this whole spiel about how she can't be around crowds without the dog, and that it helps her manage her anxiety. I get that she has anxiety, but I don't think her dog should be allowed at my wedding. I calmly explained to her that the venue has rules, and I just don't have the space for a dog at the wedding. Plus, it's a formal event, and there's a lot of fine china, expensive decor, and kids running around. I wasn't about to risk it all for a pet that isn't even a service animal. I offered her a compromise, saying she could have a seat in a quiet area away from the crowd if she needed to take a break, but the dog couldn't be there. I thought that was fair. She didn't take it well. She said I was unsympathetic and that I was choosing my wedding over her mental health. Then she started throwing around phrases like, "If you really cared about me, you'd let me bring the dog." She called me selfish and made it clear that if she couldn't bring the dog, she wasn't coming to my wedding at all. Honestly, I was so angry. I've spent months making plans and dealing with family drama, and the last thing I need is to deal with a dog at my wedding. It's my special day, and I wasn't about to let her hold me hostage with her demands. So I told her that if she wasn't coming without the dog, then she didn't need to come at all. I texted her saying, "If you can't respect my boundaries, then we can't have a relationship." And I kicked her out of my wedding. I've been getting flooded with messages from my parents and other family members telling me I'm cruel for not accommodating her and that I've ruined our relationship. I'm feeling pretty torn now. I know I set a boundary, but was I too harsh? Should I have just let her bring the dog? I'm genuinely conflicted.